So before I start telling y'all the definitive night servant to get for the SSR ticket this coming anniversary, we'll need some context on why I want to make this video. I got the idea for this video when the Lancer Artoria and Mordred banner was still up. It was a dark and normal night with me on my bed playing FGO, and like the gacha abused addict that I am, I had a sudden urge to pull the banner at the time, you ask? Mordred? Yeah, I know, I can get it for free, but the pull of the gacha was too strong. So yeah, I didn't get it on footage, but I'll just make up something just as good. Alright, let's pull like 2 times, okay? Alright, let's see. Oh my god, it's a gold saber! It's a gold saber! Oh my god, it's Lancelot! Oh my god! Okay, let's pull another one. Maybe we'll get another Lancelot, you know? Another Lancelot. Gold saber! Oh my god! It's a gold saber! It's not Lancelot. So why did I put you through that absolute masterpiece of a reenactment with acting that will put me in the Hollywood Hall of Fame? Well, because I may or may not have already planned Mordred as the servant that I would be getting in the guaranteed 5-star ticket in July. And now I'm stuck here with one thought in my teeny tiny little baby mind. Who in Whore of Babylon's grail am I gonna get for that ticket? Because it certainly will not be Mordred now. And thus the concept of this little video you're watching now was conceived in the crevices of my brain folds. We will now see the servants that are worth going for in this lecture ticket and see once and for all who the best SSR is in the SSR ticket in each class as of 2023. Starting off with the Night Servants. There are 3 servants to choose from in the Saber class: Altera, Artoria, and Mordred. All of them are Buster AoE Sabers that will be compatible with the Evil Fox ID who will be coming out in the 6th anniversary. Out of all 3, it's not really that different if you choose any of them, to be honest, but the one that stands above them, at least for now, is Artoria. As much as I want to say Mordred with her recent buffs is equal to Artoria, that buff is not coming to NA in 2 years. So if you want an immediate impact on your account, go for Artoria. That is not to say that Altera and Mordred aren't good. They are just not as good as Artoria right now because of the time it takes to get the buff for both of these units. From JP. Yeah. For archers, there are 4 options: Arjuna, Orion, Napoleon, and Tesla. Out of all of them, I would personally pick Tesla.
It should have been me, not him!
Tesla has insane versatility with support capabilities with his first skill, survivability, attack, and NP buffs in his second skill, and a 50% NP battery on his third, with ignore invincibility and a star bomb, on top of having a stun on his NP and multipliers to servant, earth, and sky attribute enemies, which pretty much means he hits hard if your enemy has any of those attributes. Now let's look at the competition. Arjuna has a 25% NP battery, which makes him difficult to use in Evil Fox teams, and only has 1 turn on his mana burst, which is decent, but for farming, ideally you would want a 3-turn buff. Napoleon has a 30% NP battery, which makes him compatible with the Evil Fox lady, but aside from fighting divine enemies, I don't see a reason to use him over Tesla. Last is Orion. You can just use Uriel. Yeah. To finish off the night classes, we have the Lancers. There are 4 options: Big Boob Artoria, Enkidu, Karna, and Butamonte. Most of these servants are pretty good, although judging from my name, I think you know who is best. Oh, that's hot. Wait, what? Wait, is he looking here? Oh, abort! But let's see Enkidu's competition. But honestly, it depends wholly on what kind of Lancer servant you need. Do you want one of the best single target servants in the game? Go for Enkidu. Do you want a good AoE Lancer that's compatible with the aforementioned Evil Fox lady? Go for Big Boob Artoria. Do you want to be constantly judged every time you farm an archer node? Go for Badamonte. I mean, I hate to say this about my boy Karna, but he's probably the weakest pick in the roster. Okay, let me explain myself. Considering who we have at the roster, we have a top tier boss killer that will outdamage Karna most if not all of the time, with the same divine niche with her stun on divine enemies, a better AoE buster servant with the reasoning of her actually being able to loop because of her 50% MP battery in contrast to Karna's own 25% MP battery, and lastly, Bradamante is a quick AoE looper and also has a juicy personality. Oh, I actually said Butamante's name right. I mean Butamante. Since you got this far in the video, you must have enjoyed it. To some extent, or are you just asleep and just forgot to turn off your phone? But to those who are awake, consider subscribing. It may not mean much to you, but it will mean the world to me. So do it.